channel kept me up. And then I was called to get all of my decks, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that's what we're doing right now. So, like sleep interruptions could be very significant for you right now. You may be lacking a lot of sleep. You may be trying to also improve your sleep routines, but you kind of just feel like you're, is it losing a winning battle or something? That line is significant. Yeah, it's like this feeling of like you're ready to be seen, but you don't feel ready to be seen. I think you're still working through like you're still working through some like, I'm kind of getting like, I'm seeing like drops. I'm seeing like drops, drips from a tap, but like really slow. So it's almost like you've got like these last little bits that you're kind of like tying up loose ends. Yeah. Tying up loose ends. Within yourself though. I kind of get, now I'm starting to kind of get this urgency. Kind of like this feeling like you want to move back towards this person, which would explain the separation. It's kind of giving the feeling of like you've done a lot of growth and now you want to move back towards this person. You're kind of in this place where you're trying to figure out how to do that. But you're also tying up like the last loose ends for yourself. I think a lot of it has to do with insecurity because I keep seeing someone looking in the mirror. So a lot to do with the body, like the body image. You've worked through a lot to do with your body image, and I think you've got to give yourself grace for that because it's not an easy thing to do. Like, if you've struggled, I keep hearing body dysmorphia. Like if you've struggled with your body image for a really long time and you've got yourself to this place where like, and I feel this feeling like you're okay with yourself, but like you're afraid of other people seeing you physically, emotionally as well. Like being vulnerable physically and being vulnerable emotionally for you is something that you've struggled with for a really long time. But I think you need to give yourself so much grace, because I think even being in the place to be aware that that's something that you are insecure about, or it's something that you're trying to be better at, I think that's massive. And that's something that you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself about. I mean, at the end of the day, who's going to love you is going to love you regardless, and who is not meant to love you won't. And I mean, me saying that is obviously a lot easier than said than done, right? But like whoever you are, there's like a very genuine, very grounded, very pure essence to who you are. And I keep hearing like, you're great. You're great. Like, you're great. You're a catch. I think you're very good looking, but I think I kind of get the feeling like your body image just changed a lot. And like maybe you didn't feel as good looking as you do now. I feel, okay. I feel like people take more notice of you now, and a part of you is like, oh, I'm kind of getting like, would you have noticed me then though? Honestly, if I could say anything about this, if you're asking yourself the question of whether or not this woman, because I'm specifically getting feminine energy that you're trying to move back towards, that this feminine energy, I feel asking yourself the question whether or not she would have noticed you in another timeline, in another space, in another time in your life. I highly doubt she wouldn't have, sorry. And that's just me being honest. I don't think she would have, because one, I don't think you would have come together at all, because you probably both weren't in the right space to come together. We come together based on resonance, right? We come together based on the frequency that we sit on. And when the time is right, then the universe will bring two energies, two souls, two people together. in perfect timing. And I would say that you probably could have crossed paths. I'm kind of getting you didn't, but you could have crossed paths. And if you were to cross paths, you probably both wouldn't have recognized each other. You would have been two different people in two different worlds, and it would have been that way for a reason. There would have been no reason for your guys' soul to connect. Like, your soul contract, like the soul contracts that we have, they come together exactly when they're meant to. All the people that we meet, there's a timing to so much in regards to our soul contracts, and they happen when they're meant to happen at the perfect time. I believe the universe doesn't make mistakes. I think humans make mistakes, but I don't think the universe makes mistakes ever. I think too, what I just said was so significant. I feel like you're somebody that's starting to understand that. Like, there's this reminiscent energy of like, I feel like for a really long time, there's like this sense of like, I don't want to say blame, but I don't really know any other word for it. But it's like, there's like this feeling of like, I'm seeing someone like look at the sky and be like, why fucking me? Like, why do I keep experiencing these things? I think for a really long time, you blamed the outer space, like your external reality, and potentially maybe the spiritual realms as well. And now you're kind of coming to, and you're kind of like, actually, the universe doesn't make mistakes. Humans make mistakes. And the universe doesn't make mistakes, because if the universe made mistakes, then meeting that feminine energy would be classed a mistake, and that wasn't a mistake because of everything that it catalyzed in you, within you, that helped you grow to where you are now. And I'm not saying that everything is all over to this feminine energy and that she's the entire reason of who you are today. But what I'm saying is that you both catalyzed each other. This is significant, because why would I? Doing that, I'm hearing you're both looking in the same direction now. I feel like coming together, it catalyzed you both into an awakening, okay? And you both did exactly what you were meant to do in order for each other to grow. And so like, I keep hearing too, I'm hearing like, you didn't owe each other anything, but it was just written into your contract that way. And you both did exactly what you were meant to do in order for you both to be where you are now, looking in the same direction as each other. I'm hearing heartfelt apology. Could be some heartfelt apologies that you need to deliver, or that you may be owed as well. Take it as it resonates. I kind of just got the feeling of like, no, I'm not owed an apology. Like, I'm the one that needs to give it. Okay, well, take what resonates. I keep hearing, what's the outcome? I'm not going to give you the outcome. We're not meant to know. And if I was to tell you the outcome, then the outcome would change the decisions that you make. Therefore, it would change the path that you're on. And that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to call you home. I'm here to give you truth. And me giving you the outcome, I don't feel is necessarily the truth. I think that that's your human self, that's your mind, that's your ego, focusing on the outcomes. And I think that what you're being called to do right now is just trust and surrender. Continue working through the loose ends that you need to tie up. Continue working on the loose ends that you need to tie up for yourself in regards to your insecurities. Keep giving yourself grace and kindness and so much love. I can't even look at the camera right now, like it's weeding me out. So that might be significant for you. You may really not like your reflection right now, and that's something that you really need to sit with. Like, enjoy who you are in your skin. Like, learn to love the skin that you are in more now than ever, because I have this feeling like there's a fear around being seen by this feminine, because I think she makes you feel so seen, and you've never felt this seen before. But in her making you feel seen, you also feel like it just opens up this part of you emotionally that just like wants to divulge so much emotion and be so vulnerable, and that terrifies the fuck out of you, because I don't think you've ever, I don't think I don't think any woman has ever done that for you. I don't think any woman has ever made you feel safe enough to actually want to. But you yourself have held yourself back because for you it has in the past, it has felt like a threat. But I think you're ready to be vulnerable now. And I think you've really got to just keep tapping into that self-love and tapping into kindness with yourself and speaking kindly to yourself and giving yourself grace for where you are. Like, feed on the growth that you have obtained to this point. Like, don't continue going backwards and thinking about the past and what was left unsaid is significant. What was left unsaid, your actions, or what you may have done in the past. Focus on who you are now. That is so significant, because I feel like you're afraid that however you were or whoever you were before is how this feminine is still going to view you. If she has grown and you have also grown, then in that, she will see that. Oh, wow. Yeah, you need to just be more focused on who you are now. The man that you are now is significant. This changed man that you have become, focus on him, who he is now, and who he has the vision to be going forward. The more you focus on that, the more that is what is magnetized in. That is what the frequency that is the frequency that you hold and that you embody. So embody and focus on embodying the version of you that you are now and the version of you that you plan to continue to become. The growth you continue to obtain, the growth that you plan on manifesting and becoming, because that is where you're going. So focus on that. Tie up these loose ends. I can't look at the camera. Tie up these loose ends. And be kinder to yourself. Have way more grace for yourself as you move through 1313, as I say that. Tie up these loose ends and just be a lot more graceful with yourself and everything you've moved through. Don't stay there. That's so significant. Don't stay there. There's no need for you to stay there. You've been there, you've lived there, you've done that. You've also closed it. I feel yeah, truth. Truth wants to come out. The truth wants to come out. The truth is ready to come out. I lost my train of thought, but if it comes back, it does. I think that you are someone who is used to chaos. And I think over the last 2 years, or since you met this person, you feel like it's just been chaotic. Like the roller coaster of all roller coasters. Doesn't get more roller coaster than this. And I'm hearing tumultuous. It's been up, down, back, forwards, round in circles, up and down, fucking across oceans and back, and fucking all over the place. That might be how it feels for both of you, for you. And I think your nervous system, for your whole life, not just in these last 2 years, but your nervous system has always been conditioned to chaos in some way, shape, or form. That's how you considered you were thriving, is in chaos. You might thrive in chaos, or you might have used to have thrived in chaos. But that was, that was more so you being in survival mode, fight or flight. And I think where I'm hearing this energy of like, you're ready to be seen, but you don't feel ready to be seen. I think you're ready to be seen. I think the soul knows you're ready to be seen, but I think your ego and your human self feels like it's not ready to be seen because your nervous system has been wired to thrive in chaos. And now it's come to this point where the soul is like, actually, hold on, we're not asking you to thrive in chaos anymore. We're asking you to allow your nervous system to experience a new reality. And I just heard the reality you're going to experience is going to be so beautiful if you let yourself experience. I'm hearing lay down your swords. Whoever you are, you've done a lot to protect your heart. So either your heart has been hurt a lot, it's been broken a lot, or you've just experienced a lot of heartache and a lot of pain to the heart space. And I keep hearing, lay your swords down. Lay your swords down. This is safe. Lay your swords down. I think it's your nervous system. I think your nervous system's been wired to something for so long that your mind, your ego, and your body's like, hold on, no, I'm not ready. But the soul's like, no, actually you are. No, actually you are, because I know the path and you're ready. And I'm hearing now it's just patience. It's just patience for all of this to come together in divine timing, divine orchestration. I think that's what's currently happening right now. You if this is for you right at this moment, you're either in isolation, you lack motivation, you don't really want to do anything right now. You're kind of just keeping your energy to yourself. You show up where you need to show up, and you show up how you're meant to show up in those spaces. But other than that, you're in your own space. You keep your energy to yourself, and you do your own thing. And that's significant, as you're in this like rest and recuperation period right now, because your energy needs that for what you are about to step into. And as you are in this period, I'm hearing the feminine is also in this same period of rest and recuperation. It's interesting. It's not rest and restoration. It's rest and recuperation. So that wording is significant in some way. But as you're both in this phase, the reason that is taking place right now is because divine is orchestrating something in the background. And I'm hearing energetic upgrade, so both of you will be energetically upgrading right now. So you might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. 111, 222, 777, 333, 444, 4444. Might be seeing a lot of angel numbers, a lot of mirrored numbers too. 606, 161, 808, and 144, 1212 as well. Along with seeing angel numbers, you might feel the need to like do things impulsively, like get a tattoo, like like your physical being wants to upgrade in some way. So like getting tattoos could be significant. Piercings could be significant as well. You might want to get something pierced. Some form of like physical upgrades as well. And this is because your energy is upgrading as well. So this rest and recuperation is because your energy is upgrading right now. Those are some of the signs that could be happening for you. And this is taking place so that the divine has the time and the space and just the slowness and the flow of being able to divinely orchestrate this meeting. I'm hearing when two souls become one. When two souls become one and two hearts finally meet. And that's because you're both ready. Your hearts are ready to meet at this level, at this depth, at this vulnerability, at this kindness, this grace, and this depth of love. And the reason why you're both ready now, even though it might feel like you're not, is because you did the work. You made the choice to do the work. Reap what you sow. Now it's time to harvest. Seeing initials, I don't usually see initials. H, M, C, M. This came up in another reading, but Millie. It's also my great nan's name, which is interesting. Oh, okay. Now I'm gonna leave that channel there for you. Keep moving in peace. Keep moving in peace. Keep moving with peace in the chaos of this life. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Always be so fucking kind. And as always, much love.